Hello everybody, Kensei here, welcome back to another video, and welcome to the most consistent channel on YouTube. Anyways, today I got for you something special. I got you the first episode of Kensei Critiks, a series where I'm going to critique different things such as anime, books, movies, video games. So first off, I'm starting with an anime. That anime is Castlevania. Now at first, when I first looked into Castlevania, I was like, "This is a fucking video game. This is a fucking video game anime." Do I look like a Nintendo fan to you? What the fuck? I'm not gonna watch a fucking video game anime. Have you seen the fucking Zelda cartoon before? And then I watched the fucking season 4 trailer. Was that a Berserk reference? Was that a was that RPG in a motherfucking backpack? So let's divulge the different things that we're going to rate into 5 different categories. We're going to have our art style, we're going to have our soundtrack, we're going to have our general story, our character building, and our world building. Now, starting off with the art style, it's pretty fucking good. It's like JoJo Season 1 is simplistic, but enough to the point to convey the seriousness, to some degree, of the anime. The animation is fantastic, like 95% of the time, except for like 5% where, either the people who are animating decide to draw Goku back from when they were 7 years old, or they're doing stairs where people walk on like stairs though JPEG instead of like climb stairs. Like you'll see Dracula just walking on something that looks like a carpet with like a stair design on it, and it really takes you out of the loop. But when it comes to the animation with the fight scenes, it's like every character has their own fluid sequence, has their own frame rate, has their own vibe when they fight. And it's so beautiful. But unfortunately, the stairs shit is so fucking horrible. I just can't give it an S tier, so I'm going to give it an A tier, which is going to be about. Moving on, the soundtrack. Soundtrack's pretty good. Soundtrack's pretty good. Soundtrack's pretty good. Castlevania soundtrack, best hit, B. So the first 2 seasons are pretty simple when it comes to the storytelling. Um, just a couple of good friends. The Avengers come together to stop Dracula from destroying all of humanity. They come together and they're like, "This is not a good idea." Yeah, but when it comes to the 3rd and 4th season, these are huge redemptions for the first 2. You have all these different like characters coming together, and they all have their own complex emotions. They all have their own like philosophies and thinking patterns, and there are all these twists and these turns and all these unexpected events. The tone of the anime takes a huge dive for the 4th season, and that just raises the storytelling for me for this anime from what could be like a C tier to like a high A tier again. You know what? S tier for the storytelling. When it comes to the character building, the 3 main characters really they're built up in the first couple of episodes, which is like the first 2, maybe 3 episodes, not even the entirety of the first season. And then they've kind of stayed stagnant with their morals and their goals and their traits, even when they have some quarrels and ups and downs and ups and downs and ups and downs and ups and downs. There's these 2 human characters, and they've got quite the interesting character arcs. I'm not going to say what they do, but they have quite the shift in philosophy. Or not even, I think they just follow the same philosophies they've always believed in, but their ways of like exerting those philosophies change so drastically that it just changes my entire character building perspective on this anime. I'm gonna have to give character building an S tier. Castlevania doesn't really delve much into the origins of the world, and it's kind of built on the same world that we live in, but with a lot of fantasy elements that they didn't really bother to explain. It's kind of just been like, oh, these creatures kind of just existed among us, and they've always been there. Like, oh, Count Dracula, isn't he a myth? Why do you think he's a myth? He's been sucking people's blood all the time. I don't know. When it comes to the world building of Castlevania, it's nothing too special. I'm also gonna have to give the world building of Castlevania like a B tier. Castlevania is definitely one of the better animes that I've watched so far. It racks up at 8.5 on the scale. Great anime. Definitely recommend you should go and watch it, and anything else would be a spoiler. Thank you all for watching this video. Now go watch Castlevania. There was vampire sex. It's a 9 out of 10 now.